Lecture note number 2. Etiquette in Christianity and Buddhism. Instructor Professor Abdul Jalil Sir, PhD. Etiquette in Christianity. Christian ethics emphasize morality. The law and the commandments are set within the context of devotion to God but are deontological standards defining what this morality is. The prophet of the Old Testament show God as rejecting all unrighteousness and injustice and commending those who live moral lives. Etiquette in Christianity too. The most basic principle of the Christian moral life is the awareness that every person bears the dignity of being made in the image of God. He has given us an immortal soul, and through the gift of intelligence and reason enables us to understand the order of things established in His creation. God has also given us a free will to seek and love what is true, good, and beautiful. Christian morality consists of living one's life with guidance and inspiration from the Christian scriptures and traditions. Christian ethics as an academic discipline uses these scriptures and tradition in developing and critiquing ethical norms and theories and applying them to ethical issues. Most Christian ethicists agree that the source of doing ethics include revelation, scripture, and tradition, as well as human reasons and experience. There are a variety of Christian views on poverty and wealth. At one end of the spectrum is a view which casts wealth and materialism as an evil to be avoided and even combated. At the other end is a view which casts prosperity and well-being as a blessing from God. The Christian ethics is not an opponent of poverty since Jesus embraced it, but it is an opponent of the destination that results from social injustice. Etiquette in Buddhism. The four basic techniques of Buddha which are core to Buddhism are the three universal truths, the four noble truths, the Panchashila or five moral techniques, precepts, the noble eightfold path. The three universal truths in Buddhism are everything is impermanent and changing. Impermanence leads to suffering, making life imperfect. The self is not personal and unchanging. The four noble truths in Buddhism are the truth of suffering, the truth of the cause of suffering, the truth of the end of suffering, and the truth of the path that leads to the end of suffering. The Panchashila or five moral techniques in Buddhism are avoid killing or harming any living things, avoid stealing, taking what is not yours to take, avoid sexual irresponsibility which for monks or nuns means celibacy, avoiding lying or any hurtful speech, avoid alcohol and drugs which diminish clarity of consciousness. The Noble Eightfold Path in Buddhism are correct view and accurate understanding of the nature of things, specifically the Four Noble Truths. Correct intention, avoiding thoughts of attachment, hatred, and harmful intents. Correct speech, refraining from verbal misdeeds such as lying, divisive speech, harsh speech, and senseless speech. Correct action, refraining from physical misdeeds such as killing, stealing, and sexual misconduct. Correct livelihood, avoiding trades that directly or indirectly harm others such as selling slaves, weapons, animals for slaughter, intoxicant or poisons. Correct effort abandoning negative states of mind that have already arisen, preventing negative states that have yet to rise, and sustaining positive states that have already arisen. Correct mindfulness, awareness of body feelings through and phenomena, the constituents of the existence world, and correct concentration, single-mindedness. Thank you for watching this.